Here we go, off the trailer it goes. There she is, she's home.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are as excited for this video as we are.
Today is the long-awaited day that we pick up our new dream supercar, the car we've been so fascinated since it came out. Well, you guys can see what it is now. It's the McLaren MP412C, and since this car came out in 2012, of course, you know, every kid, car enthusiast has just been like, wow. And
yeah, super unique styling on the car, obviously the doors and everything. It is a showstopper and something that, you know, can't be missed. Everybody knows what it is.
Now obviously at over $300,000 sticker price for the Spider in particular, back in the day we weren't going to be affording that, so we had to wait a little bit for depreciation to take its toll, but luckily that time has come and these cars are now a performance bargain. You guys have seen videos all over the place, like Doug DeMuro made a video, Rob Ferretti made a video, everyone's talking about MP4 and it's like, is this a good deal or not, and what's the deal? And the reason they say or not, is it too good to be true, is the maintenance cost, and you can talk about that a little bit. Luckily this car is super low mileage, so it should be good.
Yep, that's true. You guys just saw our video about all of our Italian cars breaking. Will we have better luck with a British supercar?
No.
Probably not, but either way, we're gonna share the whole journey with you all, and in kind of JR Garage style, we were looking for the best deal that we could find, and we think we found it with this one. You guys will see when we get up there, it needs just a touch of work, but that is something that we can tackle, that we're happy to tackle, a little project that we can share with you all.
You guys loved the Ferrari rebuild project, how we bought the rear-ended Ferrari that needed a new rear bumper and a couple other things, and we got it for such a good deal because it needed some work, but it was so minor we could do it ourselves. You guys love seeing us transform that car from a wrecked Ferrari into a perfectly fine Ferrari where you could never tell it was in a rear-end collision. So that we wanted to do again, so we were trying to find the next perfect car, and we think we found it with this McLaren. So it's even lighter damage though. It's not to the rear end, it's actually to the front end. All it needs is a front bumper, like a front bumper. And oh, who did I call right when we bought the McLaren? I called my friend Thad at Hyper Fast Cars. We met him, what, a couple years back when we just launched the channel. Yep. Anyway, I called him up and he says, oh, you need a front bumper? Just so happens I took an MSO front bumper off a customer's car that I'm converting to, I think, a 675 LT front end. So you want to buy it? I'm like, perfect. So he's meeting us at the warehouse in just a moment. So we're not only fixing it, but we're upgrading it in the process.
Yes, so can't wait to share that all with you. We're gonna document everything, the cost, and you know, see what it takes to make this happen. We
gotta wash this AMG, the C63 that my buddy Anthony let us borrow for the week. We gotta return it all clean. A little acceleration, first gear, first gear, first gear, boost!
Brakes to match.
Huge carbon ceramic brakes.
Wow.
Be sure to watch the full video. Stay tuned till the end. We have so much to share with you guys, and this is going to be one of our favorite videos we've probably ever made because we're picking up our dream car. Let's go. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Don't miss future content if you're stopping in for the first time. By the way, if you're wondering, like, how the heck do two teenage kids afford all these supercars, then be sure to check out our business channel, JR Business. We talk about entrepreneurship, how we make money, and check out our aviation channel that we just launched, all about planes. We have an airplane on order. We're going to get our pilot's license soon, hopefully, and we make a bunch of cool content over there, and we're doing a giveaway, and all you gotta do is subscribe, so go check that out. Links down below. Let's head over to the warehouse and go meet up with Dad, his truck and trailer, do all that stuff, clean this car. Let's get to it. All right guys, made it to the warehouse where we have some of the family members here. We're still missing the Lamborghini and the Maserati because they're in the shop getting fixed. But I want to answer the question really quick. A ton of you guys are going to ask, where are you buying the car? Where do you buy your cars? Now, of course, we buy our cars in a lot of different places. We've addressed that before, but this car in particular is coming from an auction, an online auction. And one thing that you guys will find out is if you go through an auction, you have to be like a registered and licensed dealer, which obviously we're not. We're just personal individuals. But there are ways to go through a broker such as Dash Hub, who we use to buy this car. They'll be linked down below. You can browse their website. They have cars from Lamborghinis to Ferraris in the exotic land, or they have normal cars. They have a mix of everything. There are tens of thousands of cars on these online auctions, and you can go through brokers like them to be able to purchase them. So Dash Hub, thanks so much for having a great platform and letting us bid and win this car. We were so hyped when we won it. So anyway, the C63, like I said, needs to be washed, and I'm really liking the cinematic soap edits lately, so let's get into some of that. Let's go. Voila, and just like that, we are done. Christian's doing the last touches. I got the wheels looking perfect. I even cleaned up the calipers so you can really see those carbon ceramic orange calipers popping. Gold, they're not orange, what am I saying? Did a full interior vacuum and everything. So Anthony, hope you like the new and improved clean C63 when I return it. So Thad will be here with his truck and trailer setup, which is super cool. Normally Dash Hub would coordinate all the shipping and stuff, but since we weren't available this week, we were traveling all around, we couldn't pick it up. So we actually just had it shipped to a little storage lot up in the Philly area because it was gonna cost way too much in storage fees at the lot. So we just had them ship it there, and now we're gonna go pick it up from that lot and load it up and see it for the first time. Well, second time, we've seen it once, but can't wait. So anyway, let's skip to Thad coming here. Let's go. Oh boy, look who just showed up. Thad, how are you doing? Good morning.
Good to see
Look
you.
at him, hyper fast cars with the Raptor. Wow, I like that tow rig. Well, here's the bumper. Oh boy, good to see it. Christian, that is our bumper. That is the key to putting the car back together. So you were the first person to know about this McLaren. We're so appreciative that you came up today, and you'll be able to help us guide us around the car a little bit because it's new to us, but you work on them all the time, right? With hyper-fast cars. And
yeah, we turn a few wrenches on them.
so we're gonna head up there in just a moment. So talk about hyper-fast cars a little bit. Like, what's the biggest kit you make? Like a 1200?
We're doing our first 1500 build right now.
1500 horsepower.
Funny thing is we were going for a tri-turbo in 1500.
Yeah.
And the third turbo had to be too big. It wouldn't fit. So
No.
now we're having to redesign it. I think we're gonna do a massive twin turbo setup.
Huge twin turbo.
We're gonna have to do some really long headers. The turbos are gonna be repositioned. We're doing custom intercooler.
Heck yeah.
It's gonna be a monster. It's gonna sound completely different because we have these really long headers going to the turbo.
Check out their videos, check out their website. Everything will be linked down below if you guys have McLarens, other cars. You guys don't just do McLarens, obviously. All sorts of cars, so check out their website and everything. And yeah, I just can't wait. So anyway, let's go lock up the warehouse, load up in the truck, and get going. Here we go.
Look at that, guys. Got it up on the trailer.
There she is. All right, we'll give you a whole walk around in just a moment. Christian's just putting in the pin. We'll hit the road and give you an update in just a second. So our first stop on the road trip back home was McLaren, Philadelphia. Had to stop by, say hi to the whole crew here. They are so nice. Had to show them the new car. And by the way, speaking of showing the car, we're gonna show you all around this car when we get back to the warehouse. Good lighting. We just have to run to dinner now and get on the road before it gets too dark, but don't worry, I'll show you in just a second.
We were able to pick up the window sticker for the car, and so we get to see all the options because there were so many things. Of course, McLaren lets you make the car however you want, so we got to figure out, you know, exactly the options that are on the car, exactly what paint it's got.
Yeah, Chad was able to give us a copy right here. So it's a big list of options. I mean, there's a lot to read out, but something as simple, just like all the carbon fiber is like well over $10,000. The Meridian sound system's $5,000. The power seats are like $5,000.
Puts this car originally at $300,000.
Yep.
And crazy that that was such a short time ago.
4 or 5 years old. Comment down below if you want to see a whole breakdown of that sticker. We'll go over all the options, or I'll include that next video. I don't want to spend too long on this, but Chad really hooked it up. Thanks so much.
You guys have seen McLaren Philadelphia on YouTube. They're an awesome bunch here and really get people together. So that's awesome. But Philadelphia, gotta go grab some Philly cheesesteaks. We'll see you guys when we get home.
Let's go to the warehouse. All right guys, made it back to the warehouse. We're gonna be backing up the McLaren. This is the first time they've seen it idling. Sounds great. Here we go, off the trailer it goes.
Yeah, perfect.
And she's off. Oh boy, that sounds good. There she is, she's home. United with the family for the first time. We got the top down. Thad just left with the truck and trailer. What a huge help.
Throwing it on the trickle charger.
Mandatory, by the way, because if you guys didn't know, fun fact, this is a special lithium ion battery for McLaren, and this sucker to replace approximately $3,000. So if you kill it and don't charge it up or have to jump it and mess something up, you're screwed. So you're definitely gonna wanna trickle charge it every time you're parking it and not driving it. So we're doing that now to keep it charged, and we'll be ready for tomorrow. By the way, feel free to comment down below. We want to hear by the end of this video what you guys think about mods.
Wide body, wide body.
Liberty Walk, straight pipe. We're thinking tune, exhaust, keeping it reliable, fun. Put it up to 650 specs pretty easily. It's like the same cars. We'll talk about that tomorrow, but anyway, let's fast forward 8 hours to tomorrow morning. Here we go. Boom, and just like that, we're back to the warehouse the next morning, playing around with the McLaren, and one of the first things we want to do, Thad and I are here again, because the headlights, as you guys know, if you know your McLarens, one of the biggest design flaws are with these headlights and how moisture and like dirt and stuff can get inside them, and then they leave this nasty like haze and residue, and you got to get in there and clean them out. Kind of oxidation. So Christian thinks he is going to be able to do a DIY cleaning. So we got that one off, but this one's next. And it's actually not too hard to get them off, but I set up the GoPro. Let's get into a little time lapse and get removing this last headlight. Here we go. All right guys, got both headlights removed. They're right here. Christian's gonna tear them apart and refinish the inside so that they actually look good and, oops, bright and shiny again. This is the most torn down the car is going to look. So we're gonna give you a quick rundown of what needs to be replaced, what was broken, what happened with the accident, although very light. There are a couple things that need to be repaired, and we're gonna give you a quick little rundown. So starting over here, Thad actually found the leak in the heat exchanger. So you guys can see how it is bent right there, which it should not be. So that has a leak, and that's preventing it from keeping the proper pressure for the coolant. And what was that one sensor in here that was causing the suspension error?
Suspension pump and a PCCU fault. Pump was going off nonstop, and there's a suspension sensor right on the lower control arm here. You can see this is broken.
Right down there, guys. That thing right there. It's causing a lot of problems. You wouldn't think it, but luckily it's a simple fix.
Replace a sensor, heat exchanger, new front bumper, front under body panel. Not much to fix, and you've got a perfectly running car.
Boom. Bumper, like we mentioned, it is an MSO style bumper. So not only are we fixing the bumper and putting a new bumper on, but we're upgrading it at the same time. So like that's like the perfect case scenario, because a lot of people remove the OEM bumpers anyway and throw on MSO style upgraded bumpers. So we're doing that and repairing the problem. So it's gonna be a fun project. And yeah, I mean, walking around the rest of the car, black interior, which non-Alcantara, full leather, powered. Again, expensive options in the carbon interior, carbon veins, and a few other things. The stealth package, which you were telling us about. Anyway, there's a quick little rundown. Christian's gonna be back in a moment, but real quick before Thad leaves here, we wanna show you guys his new tuning products, which are super duper cool. So tell us a little bit about those. And he actually has it like right here equipped on this Raptor that we were driving to tow the McLaren.
Yeah, so this is a Gen 2 Raptor. It's a 2018, and these are our new piggyback tuning modules.
Ooh,
so
sweet.
these get 100 horsepower out of the Gen 2 Raptors and go from 450 to 550.
Bang!
And the best part of it is you don't have to worry about the warranty conversation.
Yep.
Plugs into boost management, fuel management sensors.
Yep.
And you've got a nice bypass connector here. So if you ever got to take it to the dealership for warranty claims,
Just plug that in. Nobody knows anything.
Traces of a tune.
Nice.
There we go. So this guy's already got it. We towed the car back from Philadelphia with
And you can see it like here in the engine bay. It's just tucked behind there, right?
So the module zip tied right there.
Yep.
And all the connections are down underneath here, as well as over here on the charge piping. So,
sweet. So super easy
and
to
it's
install.
available for all the EcoBoost platforms,
including the 4-cylinder turbo Mustangs.
Yeah.
And
Expedition, Navigator, F-150, standard, typically 22% gain over stock.
It's like a piece of cake. So if you guys have a 4-cylinder Mustang out there, want some extra power for like not all that much money on a simple job that you can do, definitely check out their website, check out more about this product. And Dad was nice enough, he's like, hey, let's do a giveaway. Let's give away one of these for free, right? So we're gonna give away one. And all you need to do, link down below will be some information, maybe a link to his website or an email or something. By the way, if you guys are wondering what other applications, 43 AMGs, so the 6-cylinder turbocharged engines, those he has a tuning module for, and the 63s are coming soon.
To piggyback, we're 570, 12C, 650.
So link down below, and then he's also giving away 2 at $500 off. Bang, that's super cool. Well, thank you so much for coming out all the way from North Carolina, picking up the car, sharing your expertise, bringing the charger to get the car going. Otherwise, it had a dead battery, it would have been toast. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much for coming. I'll keep in touch with you. Future mods. The comment section is gonna be blowing up. Exhaust, tune, everything.
Anything you want, name it.
Let's go. All right, guys, some closing final thoughts. It's the reveal day. It's the next day. I realized I never outroed this video, so I'm gonna do that now. But I'll let you guys know I just got back from DMV Auto Body. They are the ones painting the new MSO front bumper going on this car. They said it'll be done in like 2 days. So Christian ordered the plastic tub tray piece that got cracked, as well as that heat exchanger. So those will be here soon. So this car is gonna be done way faster than I would have even thought. And then we're just gonna remount everything, and hopefully it all goes as planned. But you're gonna wanna watch, you're gonna wanna subscribe to the channel to see all those final update videos and the final completion of this supercar build. We're so hyped. And then the mods can begin. Remember to comment down below what your thoughts on the car, your thoughts on mods. Should we leave it stock? Should we do a tune and exhaust? 600 wheel, horsepower pretty easily? I don't know, up to you guys. Let me know in the comment section down below. And real quick, for all my Tesla guys out there, if you guys are wondering, the Tesla free supercharging 4 days ago, Tesla canceled it. You can't get any more with new orders. But a lot of you guys messaged me saying, oh no, I'm too late. Is there any way to get in? Well, there's no way to get in by ordering a new Tesla and speccing it yourself, but there's one loophole through the Tesla inventory system. For the next 2 weeks, you could potentially buy a new Tesla and get free supercharging for life. So email me with any questions, jrgarage22@gmail.com. Just if you're interested in ordering and getting free supercharging for life within the next 2 weeks, shoot me an email. There's one way you can still do it. So anyway, guys, we're just so excited to be able to buy this car, have it in the garage, and call it ours. For 2012, when it first came out and started hitting the streets, we just fell in love, and we said, you know, one day we'll have one. I remember seeing one for the first time. We were way younger, didn't have any supercars, but it's just all about, you know, setting those big goals and going out there to achieve them and doing whatever it takes to get there. And I was just talking to somebody earlier today, and they're like, you know, why do you have so many cars? They're like, why are they so important to you, or what's the real meaning behind them? And really, without cars, we would not be where we're at today, obviously, but we wouldn't be where we're at today in entrepreneurship without them. Because these cars are what kept us motivated to work those crazy hours, to work those crazy long weekends, to put in all the time and effort into our businesses to make the money to afford them. And then once we got one, you know, we said, all right, let's get this new, bigger and better one. And then we got that one and that one and that one. And of course we can still appreciate cheaper cars. It's not all about buying the next supercar, but it is super awesome when we do get to, like with the McLaren, like with the Ferrari, like with the Lamborghini. But buying a $15,000 Project Bentley to hopefully get running is like still just as fun. And that's the thing, you don't wanna lose sight of where you started. But yeah, cars have done so much with motivating us to achieve our goals and to know that nothing's impossible. Age is just a number, nothing's stopping you. Look at us, I think we're now the youngest McLaren owners in the country, in the world, I don't know. Maybe there's someone younger, but 19 years old, owning a McLaren? I don't know, I think that's pretty young. Let me know in the comment section down below if you know anybody younger. But so it's pretty cool to be able to say that. And yeah, if you guys have any questions on your entrepreneurial journey, or you want to get into business and don't know how or something, check out our business channel, JR Business. There's like 100 free videos over there talking about entrepreneurship, starting a business, talking about eBay and e-commerce, what we do a lot, talking about cryptocurrencies, real estate, a bunch of different things. So be sure to check that out. There's a bunch of good content over there. And email me with any questions, DM us on Instagram, we'll be happy to help you. But anyway, guys, I want to keep it short. I know this video went long, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Drop a comment down below, leave a like if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys in the next one.